So let's look at our linked list. We need to understand first, why do we want a linked list, okay? So example, if we have an array of character, say starts at 5, that means we can only store 5 items only. We cannot store 6 items. We cannot store extra item. Just example, what if I don't know I want to open my array how big? For example, you get the input from the console. What if I want to store 6 items? What if I want to store 7 items? What if I want to store 8 items? Very difficult, right? Very difficult. If you want to malloc and you want to copy the entire array again, here come an amazing concept of linked list. So someone proposed, what if, right, your memory actually have a lot of address, say 0x1. 0x1 I store A. We just need to store the variables and we store the address only. Initially we store A. And then when I need to use another variables, let's say this address is 0x4. So what I need is just store the address 0x4. And then later when I need to use other variables, when I need third element, right, I just store another address. Say this is 0x3. By doing this, right, we can open as big as you want. Just now you remember our array, right, we need to declare the size as 5. This is fixed already. We can only store 5 items, okay? 5 items only. This is fixed. However, in this situation, we can actually store as many items as you want. Right now, our size is equal to 3. Let's say I want to store another item. I want to add one more item. So what I need to do is, I find one more memory address. Let's say this one is 0x5. This 0x5, okay, I can store the letter D. With this concept, we can store as many items as possible. Let's see how do we implement it. Okay, what I want to teach you is double link, double ended. Our double ended double link is going to be more fantastic than your single link. Our single link would have a head only. If I want the second item, I start from the head, I go to the first item, then I go to the second item. Then I get the second item off. What if I want the last second item? How do I know this is the last second? So example, if you have 4 items, your count is equal to 4 now. That means you use 4 minus 2 plus 1. Okay, I start from the head, 1 time, 2 times, then 3 times. Then only I can retrieve the third item. But as you can see, this is quite inefficient. What if we can make this more easier? We introduce a tail. If I ask the last second item, you only need to start from the tail. First item, second item, you can direct tell me this is the last second item. That's why we want to use double ended. Double ended is already very good. What if we can make it even better? I want to explain why we want to make it doubling. If I want to remove this, right, that means I want to erase this pointer. Okay, I also want to erase this lah. I want to draw a straight line through here. This is how I remove the second item lah. What if I want to remove the last second item? We can use the tail also. We go from the tail, first item, second item. Yeah, I want to remove this one. I found it. Okay, I found it. I want to make number 2 point at D. But the problem is, I don't have direction. What comes before 0x3? The answer is, we use a previous. So we use a previous so that we know a direction. I can direct go backwards. I can go backwards. Okay, I can go backwards, that I know lah. Or, my previous is 0x4. Now I know my previous is 0x4, right? I can erase this direction. I can erase this direction. I can erase this direction also. What I need to do is, I make number 2 point at D. I want to erase this one so that it can point to this direction. That is why we want to implement our double ended double link. So our insert is very fast. Our remove is also very fast.